Well, hello, and welcome to the Extreme Intellectual Club, the extremist of all intellectuals. Now, it has been, my, it has been quite a while since I have started my classes. I skipped fall because of you know what, COVID. Well, I took that time to do quite a bit of research, and I only want to give facts, of course, just facts, and I'll give you my facts. And I took that time to do research, and I, uh, I just didn't have anything for the fall classes because I had not yet made my decisions unless I do thorough backgrounds and thorough checks. And of course, the genopidalism of it all, which we all know is just outrageous, of course. And so we shall I will let you know what I found during my research. And um, it is so confusing, the contradictions of all of it, the contradictions from the media of each channel. You turn it to one channel, they say one thing, the next channel, they say the complete opposite. And I did want to find out the bottom of this, who is right and who is wrong, which does not make me a Democrat nor a Republican, either one. I just want to know the truth. That's what we're all searching for, I hope, after all, because I do not take sides. I just want the truth. And if you're an intellectual, you do not argue and fight over these things. You simply accept the truth and want the truth. And bringing emotion is into the whole thing. Bringing emotions is completely illogical and irrelevant. Bringing emotions does nothing to solve anything. Now, does it? No. Emotions only fire up things, and don't think inside the box. Always think outside the box, which we've been taught here, right? And thinking outside the box broadens your ideas, and we always teach to listen. Listen to everyone's side, because we might learn something, which we do. We need to learn their side, our side, other people's sides, to find out the truth. Because usually it's somewhere in the gray. It's not really a side. It's somewhere a mixture of all of the above, most likely. And I did not want to choose either side because personally, politics is so corrupt that I did not choose either of our presidents because I feel like they both have their major faults. And I see their major faults. And if you think inside the box, you are only for one or the other. If you think outside the box, you see all the corruption on both sides. Neither one is perfect, okay? Not at all. No. So, but which one would be lesser of the evils is the one I usually try to vote for. And I have voted Democrat and I have voted Republican, depending on which one is the lesser of the evils at the time. Because politics are very much scandalous, and you just try to hope for America, the best for America, and get the lesser of the lesser of the evils at the time. Because before in history, the Democrats have been the evil ones, and before in history, the Republicans have been the evils. And we must just try to keep a balance in there of, which one's going to hurt us this time around and which one's not. So that's what we must keep our eye on the ball. That's the way personally I do it. Um, and check. Don't just listen to the news and just go, oh, that's it. Yes, that's what's going on. Oh my God, that's it. Then I believe it. Then I believe it. Do not do that because I have found that they are very, very corrupt. Yes, I have found the lies. I have gone back and forth to find out who is lying between CNN and Fox. Which one are the liars? Which one? Now, Fox is they have independence where they are allowed to go and do their research, whereas CNN, they don't get to say what they want. They are pretty much dictated to say what they are saying on because they are owned who they are owned by, and they have to say what they're told to say. Where Fox has independence, and some you watch are just all for Trump, and they can say, their feelings on how they are all Trump. And I don't tend to watch those because they want to be all hail towards Trump, and then others are not on Fox, are not. They've been against Trump, but they say as they please because they're independents, and it makes it very interesting. It makes Fox very interesting and unique because they have to go back and retract things and tell the truth. And I've seen that over and over as where they had a whistleblower on CNN, and this is the truth. I'm just giving the truth. They had a whistleblower on CNN that they leaked it to Fox of the head of CNN, where they had him on tape about what they were and were not going to put on air regarding news and some very important things and how it was going to be said, and it was very, very discouraging and very upsetting. And they did have that, and they had his voice, they had his name, and if you'd like to check that information out, please do so. They had it on, the whistleblower gave it to Fox News, and I don't get too involved in all that, but so I can't give you his exact name, but yes, they had that on there, and you can look it up if you want the name and you want what exactly his position was on the higher ups with CNN. You may look it up, but I'm not at all interested. But it was very disheartening, and it shows that there's some issues going on with CNN, and that they're very much being dictated what to say. And so I no longer watch CNN, but I watch all the others, every single channel. I go back and forth to see what's going on with and how they're who's disagreeing, who's saying different different issues and why, and I determine on my own what's but I have found that there's certain people that I do not watch on Fox because they're a little too pro on the Trump side. I don't want them to try to sway my decision. So I watch the ones that are very the ones on Fox that are just along the line of giving the news, and I like that and I appreciate that. So all of Fox isn't demonized as it appears to be with some of the other stations that are trying to demonize Fox, because I had to check it out myself, because I will check out any and all, and I've watched CNN over and over, and at one time that's all I watched, and then I went, wait a minute, what's going on? And then I have to check, I have to do my fact checking. I have to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. And so this is the things I have found out. They left out a whole whole lot of news on, the rioting and the deaths, and they just didn't even cover it. And it's like, excuse me, what's going on here? Why? Why? Well, you may be all pro Biden. That's okay, but at least give us the news. At least give us the real news. It's okay to vote Democrat. Give us the news. Give us the facts. We can handle it. Say I vote for Biden. Say I vote for Biden. I still want the news. I still want the correct news. I still want the facts. Don't hide them from me. What is that? What is that? In our intellectual club, we call that. That would be if they are dictating what is to be said on the news. That's a dictatorship. What's a dictatorship? They're dictating. That would be communist. That'd be a communism role play right there. That's leading to communism. That's very uncool. And that's what CNN is basically doing, is dictatorship. And that's scary, that's going towards a communistic move right there. And that's not America. That's not America at all. That's why I like the freedom of speech on the Fox. One news anchor can't stand Trump, and the next one, oh yeah, Trump. That's what makes Fox very interesting, and the dynamics of the individuals, and but they do not give misinformation. But some of them may, that's why I said I don't watch the ones who are pushing Trump, because I don't want to be dissuade and that direction. I just want facts. I don't want someone going all Biden, all Trump. I just want the facts. Thank you. So that's what we strive for as intellectuals. We just want the facts. Can they not give us that without trying to dictate which direction to vote either way, or which direction to go either way? Something to chew on. So, as I close, I simply would like to say how I feel about the media. Remember when it was all radio? Well, TV is the same now. Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga. TV Goo Goo, TV Gaga. So I'll let you go with that one. As we can all say, there's nothing but television Goo Goo, television Gaga. Till next time. And I'm starting the classes again. Just remember the Radio Goo Goo and the Radio Gaga. And think outside the box. And remember to be an intellectual and think on your own. Don't let the television tell you what to think. Bye-bye.